Fitzsimmons.
Plus the agent who's basically a superhero, plus Coulson, plus your girl who apparently is like the oncoming storm, even though she doesn't actually do anything.
Yeah, she just flies the plane.
And a computer hacker. You know, it's exciting. It's not, though.
A Disney princess disguised as a computer hacker.
Yeah, it's not. Just because she looks like Eliza Dushku doesn't mean she's exciting.
Yeah, or is Eliza Dushku.
Yeah. So,
like, have you noticed how many characters that are just basic carbon copies? Because, like, that fella, Grant Ward, he's David Boreanaz.
Yeah.
He's David Boreanaz from Bones.
Yeah.
Like, your woman, Hacker McGee, like, she's Eliza Dushku.
Yeah. What do you make of this? Disney has gained the rights to distribute future Indiana Jones movies. What do you make of this? What's this? You know, what's this?
But haven't they got that already? Whenever they got Lucasfilm last year?
No. Paramount's, isn't it Paramount?
Yeah, Paramount.
Still own the rights to distribute the other 4 movies.
Right, here's the thing that annoys me. Right? They make Star Wars Episode 7. Okay? Starts off, no 20th Century Fox fanfare. Right? You with me on that so far?
Okay.
Right. Took me a long time to deal with that. Right? Because the whole dun 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 dun. That for me signals the start of a Star Wars movie.
That's fair enough.
Even I think it was Chris Williams put on Facebook the other day.
And he had to explain to his son.
Yeah, that just because you hear that does not mean Star Wars is starting.
Yeah.
Right? It's synonymous with Star Wars.
Uh-huh.
But you can get over that.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, we had the Clone Wars movie that didn't have the 20th Century Fox fanfare at the start.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Deal with that. How do you start an Indiana Jones movie without the Paramount logo turning into something?
Yeah.
Even if it is a stupid desert mole hill thing from Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, like that's supposed to.
But the thing we need to think about here is that they're talking about future Indiana Jones movies.
Yeah.
Now that can only mean one thing:
Harrison Ford.
reboot.
What?
That's all that can mean. Harrison Ford's too old. And even if he gets one more movie, right? At the most, he's going to get one more movie.
Indiana Jones and the broken
Zimmer frame. You know, he get one more movie. Disney aren't going to go all out to get the rights to one more movie.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, they've also said this week that expect Star Wars to follow the Marvel blueprint. Where basically what I think that means is once they get the movies starting to roll them out, you could see maybe 2 or 3 Star Wars movies a year.
Yeah.
Focusing on different characters or different planets or different whatever. Which I suppose, it's Star Wars, it's a big universe. That's fine, you can do that. You can't do that with Indiana Jones.
No.
Because it's
really
about
can't.
one man.
Yeah, it's about Indiana Jones.
It's about Indiana Jones.
Clues in the name.
Yeah. And Harrison Ford, let's be honest, he hasn't got another 5 Indiana Jones movies in him. You know? I love Harrison Ford. I love Harrison Ford. He's one of my, absolute childhood heroes. He's an icon. Harrison Ford as Indiana Jones and Han Solo, I worshipped them as a kid. Still do.
Yeah.
Still do as a man. But I don't want to see that old Indiana Jones again.
No, because Kingdom of the Crystal Skull was a killer.
It was awful.
Oh dear.
It was awful. You know,
and old Karen Allen as well.
Oh, don't! I watched Scrooge at the weekend. She was so beautiful.
Oh, wasn't she just? I actually
she still
watched
is. She
Scrooge
still
as well.
is. She is still a beautiful woman.
She's got those wide eyes you just get lost in.
You know, but it's if Disney are buying into this, Disney are thinking reboot, or cast a younger actor, tell other Indiana Jones stories.
What, like Young Indiana
like
Jones
the
Chronicles?
Young Indiana Jones Chronicles, only on the big screen. Yeah. Well, yeah.
Mm.
You know,
Mm.
if they get an actor to do it, are they going to use the same actor to play the young Han Solo?
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
I don't know. I hate that though because Indiana Jones is an iconic role.
Yes.
It can only be played by Harrison Ford.
Yes.
Like even the Young Indiana Jones Chronicles, I didn't like.
Yes. Ironically, though, I did like River Phoenix.
But
for obvious reasons,
it was
that's
in
not
it
going
for
to happen
like
again.
2 minutes at the start of Last Crusade.
Yeah, but he did you could see him growing into the Indiana Jones we all knew and loved.
Yeah.
But
a whole movie
I don't
where
want to see 2 hours of that.
Like, do you think we'll have like Harrison Ford show up at the first 5 minutes? Well, I remember when I was a young boy, I rescued the Sphinx's head from a mongoose. So, yeah, and then you have the flashback thing, and then you have the young guy.
Yeah, but
doing an incredibly bad Harrison Ford impersonation.
I love the start of Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. I love the start of it where you meet the young Indy, right?
Yeah.
But to me, it's whenever he puts the hat down and the hat comes back up again, and it's Harrison Ford,
He gets punched in the face.
You're like, yeah, because that's Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
That other thing was just the wee bit before Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Do you know?
It was the prelude.
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't. I could be wrong. I could be sitting 2 years from now watching the Indiana Jones movie, going, "This is amazeballs." I don't know if it's going to happen.
Yeah, drop the amaze.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know if that's going to happen. I don't. So I'm really curious.
Oh no. It hurts me that there's an Indiana Jones 4 in my Blu-ray box set. It really does.
Do you watch Clone Wars? I know Clone Wars is over. Have you been watching it? Were you watching it?
No.
Right. Okay.
I really need to though.
Yeah.
I need to borrow the box set from you.
There's a lot of talk of Netflix doing a Cad Bane TV series. I don't know if you know who Cad Bane is.
No,
he's a bounty hunter introduced in the Clone Wars, and he's pretty badass.
Okay.
And I think they were setting up to be the guy that trained Boba Fett to be the man he grew into. But then obviously that didn't happen because Disney came along and ruined everything.
Proper Disney bashing going on here tonight.
Ian McKellen has admitted that he really doesn't understand the plots of the movies.
Of the
That'll be
X-Men movies? Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. And way.
Well, of course, no. Because, Patrick Stewart said the same thing about Star Trek, didn't he?
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So, fair enough.
That's okay, I don't get those either. Hugh Jackman said he's unsure about playing Wolverine again.
Yeah, of course he is.
You know what? Hugh, give it up.
Yeah.
Let it go.
It's a bad job.
Get somebody else in to play Wolverine.
Hey, maybe we'll ask him when we interview him.
Yeah. No, I would be quite happy to see somebody else playing Wolverine. Because I think that Wolverine... I don't know. I think there's an actor out there, like Hugh Jackman, whenever he was cast in X-Men, who very few people know, but who would come along and be a superb Wolverine. I think Wolverine needs to be darker and grittier and more sort of, because he lost all that.
Yeah, I think you should go down the Judge Dredd route.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Have like a big darker movie.
Yeah.
Starring, what's his face?
Carl Urban.
Yeah,
as Wolverine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would work.
Carl Urban as Wolverine.
That would work.
Damn it, Jim.
Yeah.
I'm a Wolverine, not a mutant.
And then he can make the Judge Dredd sequel and then play Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because Carl Urban rocks.
He's the man with the jaw.
Carl Urban rocks.
Have you seen this new TV series, Almost Human?
No, I haven't. I have the first episode. I haven't watched it yet, though.
I'm really curious. I really want to see it.
I'm hearing mixed reports. Some people are saying it's terrible. Some people are saying it's pretty good.
It's like iRobot meets Lethal Weapon.
Yeah, see, it sounds terrible when you put it like that.
But Carl Urban, though.
Yeah, Carl Urban.
Yeah.
Judge Dredd. Yeah, you know what? I think that's pretty much everything covered.
Well, hey.
Big Phil. Big Phil broke us tonight.
Oh, I'm so looking forward to listening to the podcast for this show.
You know what? I have to go. I don't think I've laughed that hard in a long, long time.
I haven't laughed that hard since you were a little girl.
Since I was a little girl. Yeah, no, that was some funny stuff.
Oh, it was something else. That really, really was.
Right. We're seeing, just quickly going through our messages. What's been happening on the page? So, what's Santa bringing you?
My 2 front teeth.
Oh, that's all you wanted for Christmas.
Indeed, yeah. In lieu of that, flowers. I don't know. Like, I don't really want anything for Christmas this year, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Anyone that I'm buying gifts for this year has just said, like, I don't really want anything either, which is really boring. So I've got ideas for what I'm going to get them, but I'm not going to say on air.
Oh, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Okay.
about you? What are you getting for Christmas this year?
I don't know. My missus kind of takes everything as it comes through the door. No one orders.
Right.
You see, whenever I order stuff,
I'll never look at Jacqueline the same way again.
As soon as they arrive in the post, she's like, "Right, you're not getting that to Christmas."
Right.
So I've bought that much stuff. I'm getting it for Christmas. I can't even remember what I'm getting.
Because you were supposed to be getting the Batmobile and stuff for Christmas, were you not?
Yeah, but she let me have that a wee bit earlier. Oh,
dead on.
Raised eyebrow.
Is that all of it?
Yeah. So my Mali collector Ra's al Ghul figure arrived today.
Well,
Ra's al Ghul. I haven't even opened it out of the back. I've been so busy. I haven't even taken it out of the cardboard box it arrived in. But whether or not it's there when I get home, I don't know, or if it'll be tucked under the Christmas tree. So I don't know. But yeah, so it's just going to be stuff I've bought sort of during the year.
Yeah. That's boring though.
No,
we're adults and we're boring.
No, but you know what happened, right? As I said, I decided to have my marathon Fast and Furious session at the weekend, and I went and bought.
You had a marathon Fast and Furious session, and then you watched the Vin Diesel movies.
Movies.
Yeah, right.
So I went and bought Fast and Furious 6 because it was the only one I didn't own.
Right.
And I came home, and the reason I was going to do it was because my wife was out for Friday night and Saturday night with work and a few other things. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to watch these movies, I'm going to get through them all together, and I'll write a retrospective on them in honour of Paul Walker. And then I went and bought the 6th movie, and I came home and I said, "Oh, I bought Fast and Furious 6," and she's like, oh. And I was like, "What?" And she goes, "I have that for you. I bought that for you for Christmas."
Brilliant.
I was like, right. She's like, don't buy anything else. So there's obviously some surprises, which is good. Which is good.
Well, that's good. Yeah, but like, we're adults. We're boring. Christmas is for kids. What are your little ones looking from Santa this year?
My little ones wrote out their Christmas letter at the weekend.
Right.
And threw a complete curveball because, we've been talking to Santa. We've been sorting things out. And, letters and emails and all that sort of thing. Santa knows the story. And my son is quite artistic. He doesn't write a letter. He draws pictures of what he wants.
Okay.
Sweet. So you're like, what's that? Is that a Nintendo DS? Yes, that's a Nintendo DS. What's that? Oh, that's the big Lego Arkham Asylum set. Right, okay, right, that's grand. What's that? That's a Furby. That's a what? That's a Furby. A Furby? You've never mentioned a Furby before. No, that's a Furby. I really want a Furby. And then the wee girl pipes up, I want a Furby too.
Naturally.
And we're like, we haven't told Santa that you want a Furby. Or two Furbies. And then we, of course, do if there was one present that Santa had to bring you, that if you didn't get, you'd be heartbroken, what would it be?
Furby.
Unison Furby. So Santa has been working very, very hard to try and get two Furbies. Because Furbies can't be got for love nor money.
No, they can't.
No.
It's 1999 all over again.
It certainly is. So Furbies, yeah, that's
Has Santa
Furbies.
Tried Argos?
Santa has tried Argos.
Argos
Santa has
didn't
tried Toys R Us. Santa has tried every internet, every website out there. Yes, we've tried Smiths. Santa has tried all these places.
Right.
But I'm sure Santa's elves will come up with something. They always do. They always
die
do.
trying.
Yes, yes. Whether they want to or not. So Furbies and Nintendo DS. My wee girl, she's great. She doesn't care. She's like, I want a Barbie. Which one? I don't mind. I just want a Barbie. Okay. So we're trying to get her a Barbie that's not horrible, pop star Barbie.
Yeah.
More of a
Dr. Barbie.
Dr. Barbie. Because I'm strange. I have a weird thing. My wife likes the whole sort of little princesses and everything, and I like that too. My wee girl's
right.
But for a wee girl. But I don't like this whole idea of gender roles. I don't like you get a toy washing machine or you get a toy sink and all that kind of crap.
Yeah.
Because that to me that's gentrification right away, and I don't like that. So I have an issue with Barbie. I'd rather see my wee girl playing with a Star Wars figure or a piece of Lego or that kind of way.
Yeah.
But
you're essentially trying to craft a tomboy.
I'm trying to not craft a little girly girl who thinks everything has to be pink and covered in flowers.
So when she's 16, she's not going to be coming down the stairs wearing a stupid dress with a face full of slap.
Yeah.
No, that's fair enough. I'd be the same myself.
That's not, But she has her little Captain Rex cuddly toy, which was the first thing I bought her when she was born. Little Stormtrooper Captain Rex, and she calls him Baby Rex. He goes everywhere.
Baby Rex, yeah.
Yeah, and he has to go. He goes in bed with her at night, and he keeps her safe.
Oh, that's nice.
So that's strike one for Daddy.
Way.
Yeah. So that's what Santa Claus is. Santa Claus is busy. Santa Claus
Santa Claus work cut out this year, all right?
He's on the hunt for Furby. He's two
related
Furbies.
Story, so am I.
Two Furbies. So that's what Santa Claus is doing. Yeah. So, right. I think that's us.
Do you know what? I think that is.
All right.
I think that's all we've got to give.
Saxon, thank you very much.
Again, it's always a pleasure.
Now, one thing that you do very, very well is make YouTube videos. And if anyone should want to see those YouTube videos, where would they go to find them?
They'll go to YouTube.
And they would. That's if you're allowed to go on YouTube anymore.
Oh, yeah, I know. Ugh, police state.
Whereabouts on YouTube?
Well, just go to YouTube, right?
Uh-huh.
As we search bar at the top.
Yes.
And into that search bar, if they type Vote Saxon 07, VOTESAXON 07, and press enter or go or search or whatever it is, all my videos will be there.
Yes.
And while you're there, subscribe. Go on. Just past 16,000.
Wow. That's like 1,000 people a week.
Yeah.
Mad.
16,000 subscribers.
Wow. Mad.
Madness.
I saw one of your videos. I was watching one of your videos during the week. Which one was I watching? Was it the Hobbit one? Was it the Hobbit review?
The Hobbit's the recent one.
And somebody had written underneath it, where's your reviews of all the Doctors? Or something. They really just can't get past the fact that you can review other things other than Doctor Who.
I know, it's tough. And in all fairness, I'm going through a lot of stuff.
Oh, beep.
I'm going through a lot of stuff in my life at the moment.
Yes.
I barely have time to look at YouTube, let alone make YouTube videos. There are a lot of Doctor Who things out there at the moment that I said I'd review, and I genuinely don't have the time. I have a lot of demands on my life at the moment, like coming down here and listening to Big Phil going mental. But yeah, so a lot of that stuff's had to be pushed back. So yeah, that's why a lot of the Doctor Who stuff isn't going online. I've said that on the Facebook page. I've said it under my videos, and still people persist.
Yeah.
Why?
You see, you're not a person anymore, my friend. You're a commodity. You belong to them.
Yeah.
You know, they don't care about your life. They just want to know where their videos are.
Yeah.